In this video, we are going to look at Kaplan-Meier analysis, one of the methods of analyzing survival data. This is the first of a series of episodes that we are making on survival analysis. If you would like to get the basic concepts of survival analysis, we have a previous video that we made on what is survival analysis. This will enrich your knowledge on the key terms that are used in survival analysis and the basic structure of a survival dataset. In our subsequent episodes, we shall be looking at the rest of the tests that compare groups in one variable. Then we look at the non-parametric models that can handle more than one variable, as well as the parametric models in survival analysis. So consider liking and subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss out any of our episodes. So Kaplan-Meier is a non-parametric method that is used to compare survival times between groups of one single variable. Here is our hypothetical dataset that we are going to use in this video with the basic structure of what survival data is all about and survival analysis. In survival analysis, there are two main things. We have the event, whether it has happened or not. In this case, whether death has occurred or not. And then we have the time it takes for that event to happen. These two variables, the event and then the time to event, are the two distinguishing features of survival analysis from the rest of the models. You not only have the event happening or not, but you also have time to event happening. Plus any exploratory variables. For example, here we have patients receiving treatment A and those receiving treatment B. So for patient 1, we can say that this person died after 9 months. Our time is in months. Then for patient 2, they also died, but after 12 months. We also have this patient ID 19, who did not die after 24 months of follow-up. This study was conducted over a period of 24 months. By the end of 24 months, the event death had not happened. We also have participant ID 23, who had not died but was followed up for only 19 months. For some reason, this participant could not be traced. So this is called censoring. So we have this participant 23 censored, the event didn't happen. Participant 19 also was censored. So we want to compare the survival times of patients getting treatment A and those getting treatment B. We want to see whether maybe is one of the treatments better than the other by comparing the survival times of patients in taking each of those groups. So Kaplan-Meier analysis can help you since you have one variable. You're comparing survival times between the different groups of one single variable. The first step in survival analysis is to declare your data as survival data. The software should know that we are dealing with survival analysis data. So simply go to statistics, then under survival analysis, setup and utilities, you declare data to be survival time data. In this dialog box, we specify the time variable, how long did it take for the event to happen. So it is our time variable here. And then we specify the failure variable. What is that variable showing whether the event has happened or not? In our case, it is the event died. And within that variable, what exactly shows that the event has happened? It is the value coded 1. Then I click OK. We would start by getting some descriptive statistics about our survival time by simply going to statistics, then survival analysis, then summary statistics, and summarize survival time data. Then we can click submit. So from this, we can see that the total time at risk for all our participants was 3,928. That's the total time of follow-up. If you add all the times for the different participants, this is what you get. We also have here incident rate, which is the total number of events that happened divided by the total time at risk. If I was to just tabulate here our outcome, event died. So this incidence rate is just the total 221. Those are the total events that happened. Out of the total time at risk, it will give us the incident rate here. We see the total number of subjects and then survival time. We have the median survival time for our participants. But we can also request for summary statistics separated or calculated for each subgroup. So we could just tick this box and then specify our independent variable. For example, we want to see survival times for each drug used. So we would click treatment and then click OK. So we would get for each drug, yes, the totals are here, but for each drug, the total time at risk for participants taking that drug and the incident rates, and then their survival times. So you can see that for drug A, the survival time, the median survival time was higher than the median survival time for drug B. We can now run a Kaplan-Meier to visualize this analysis by going to Statistics, Survival Analysis, and then Graphs. Then we select Kaplan-Meier Survivor function. In this dialog box, we leave Kaplan-Meier Survivor function checked, and then I can just submit. Then I will get the survival curve for all the participants. But if I'm interested in comparing groups, I can also just check on adjust for subgroups and specify which variable do I want to compare, which is treatment, and I also submit this. Then you will see that separate curves shall be produced for each of the drugs. From these graphs, you can also get the median survival for participants in each group. The median survival time is the time at which 50% of the participants are still alive. So it is this line. You would see that, it is around, for red, it is around the 12 here. Whereas for blue, if we extrapolate the line, it is around 15, which are the same values we got here. Now, one limitation with this Kaplan-Meier is that while we have gotten the survival curves for each of our groups, we cannot conclude whether these differences we are seeing are statistically significant or not. So in our next episode, we are going to run a log rank test to test whether the differences in the survival probabilities of the participants in drug A and those in drug B are statistically significant. If you found this video useful, consider liking and subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss out any of our episodes. See you in the next episode.